A long time ago, when the earth was still new, the animals followed Salmon, because Salmon always knew the way. Frog followed her. Bear followed her. And Raven followed Salmon by flying above the water and using her keen eyesight to spot her beneath the water's surface. They followed her when the weather was good and the flowers bloomed. They followed her when the weather was great in summer and the berries were ripe and sweet. But in autumn, Salmon swam to the mouth of a great river and began to swim upstream. Frog was not a strong enough swimmer to follow her. Even Bear was not strong enough to follow her up the river.
Raven, don't lose Salmon,
cried Bear.
Rabbit, we will have to wait here on the beach for you to return to us,
cried Frog. Raven alone, because of her gift of flight, was able to follow Salmon upstream. The weather grew cold, and it began to rain. The wind blew hard and made it difficult for Raven to fly. But Raven did not want to lose sight of Salmon, so she fought hard against the wind and cold and rain. When the nights were at their darkest, Salmon laid her eggs and died, coming to rest finally on the water's edge. When Raven saw this, her heart broke. She returned to the beach, flying slowly in her grief. When Bear and Frog saw Raven appear in the sky, they leapt up to hear the news.
Is she back? Did Salmon come back?
Asked Frog. Raven landed.
I have sad news. Salmon is dead. We have no one to lead us anymore.
The animals sat for a while in silence. Finally, Bear spoke.
One of us will have to become the new leader now, and I think I'm the best for the job. I'm the biggest, strongest, and fiercest among us. I can defend us and protect us. I'm the top of the food chain. No one dares challenge my power.
Ribbit. No, Bear. I think I should be the leader,
said Frog.
Who else can change the way I can? I used to be a prince a long time ago, until a witch turned me into this frog shape. Humans rule over all animals, so I think I should be our leader.
A human?
Cried Raven.
There is no way I would let a human be my leader. Humans always make a muddle of things. They can't even fly. I think I should be the leader because I have the gift of flight.
And to prove her point, Raven leapt into the air and circled around the others, landing importantly. They argued like this for some time. They argued for so long that the sky began to grow dark. And when the sky grew dark, it grew very dark. For in those days, you see, there were no stars.
What are we going to do?
Moaned Bear.
I don't know,
said Frog.
All we do is argue. None of us knows how to lead the way Salmon did.
All of a sudden, Salmon's voice rang out in the sky. My animals, I have returned to you, but I am no longer in salmon form. I appear to you as stars in the sky, and I will continue to guide you for all eternity.